This is Regina, and I don't know anything about you, Regina, so give us your last name and tell us what you do. What's the outreach you're involved with?
I'm Regina Brooks, and I'm with the Women's Center of Wake County. So my position is rapid rehousing program for homeless, for women that have made it to a level of getting housed, who are honestly trying to budget their money after staying in a shelter and being prepared for rental services and housing.
So you work for the county government?
No, I'm a private nonprofit organization, Women's Center of Wake County.
Oh, it kind of sounds like a government.
It does sound like it. I mean, we get funding, obviously, from government as well as other programs and grants and everything.
Does anybody need this service?
A lot of people need our service. Women who are homeless, women who are sleeping in their cars at night, families.
What's your goal?
I want to say end homelessness. I believe with the power of prayer and kingdom building that it can happen one day, but it does take a village and it takes a lot of faith.
Does it take
money?
And money. And does it take a lot of people? Can these people do something like this where they live, or do they have to have an official organization?
You know, I think if you have a heart for people, if you have a heart and you drive by one day and you see someone with a sign saying, I'm homeless, haven't had anything to eat, then that's the genesis of how it starts.
In Indianapolis, we know of a lot of people who are just faking it, and they put up these signs, and if you watch them, they've actually got a business going. Is there some way that people can get involved with this thing in a way that they can be certain they're helping people who are in need?
You know, I think that everyone should call United Way.
Oh.
United Way is like a newspaper. You call United Way, on most states and counties, it's 211 on your phone.
Really?
And you call them and you find out, how can I work more with population of homelessness? What can I do? How can I become a partner? How can I tell if someone is really homeless? Oh. And then they'll put you in touch perhaps with organizations that can teach you how to identify, questions to ask, what you look at when you see someone. Are they honestly panhandling? Do they have a license to do this? Or are they actually trying to just start up a business for themselves to earn another house for themselves?
Can you do your work without partnering with other agencies, organizations?
I don't think so.
Isn't that good?
It is excellent to have that wraparound support, that link. You have to connect. It's a joint by joint connection. And that's the empowerment.
And do the women, and I suppose the children that you have helped, have they given indications, and have you seen evidence that all of your efforts have done something, made a difference?
You know, you can't say all of your efforts, because you can do the work and someone else doesn't want to do their work. So they might wind up back on the street. They're not ready to be housed, as we all thought they were. Their mental state, they just can't do it. So for most part, I would say that most of the families that we place, single women that we place, they work hard just to maintain that housing, because they don't want to sleep in their car again. They don't want to sleep behind a garbage dumpster again. They don't want to sleep in a campsite in the woods again. So they've worked hard. So for most part, I would say that it is a continuation of them staying housed successfully.
I think a lot of people would have a hard time believing at first, without meeting someone like you, that people who are in need are actually working hard to get out, or looking hard for an answer.
It's very true. They want an answer. If you can imagine, always having a wall blocking you, and no matter how much you push against it, it's not moving, it's not even crumbling. But then the light comes on. There's that bit of hope which pushes forth the faith to activate everything else, to making it come into fruition. And it does happen. It really does happen.
So are you happy to be involved with people in need?
It's my heart. It's my heart. It's what I do. It's what I saw my mother do. It's what we do.
Well, thanks for talking to us and giving us more ideas about how we can make a difference where we live.
Thank you so very much.